Welcome here to the Bellarmine Center here in Edwardsville, Illinois. The score 32-28 at the half. USI leads Bellarmine by 4. And should be live right now on YouTube.com as well as on Bellarmine Radio on our website, on our stream. USI up by 4. It was a solid first half from them. The biggest difference in this game has been the free throw line. Honestly, it was pretty close at in the first quarter. Bellarmine was up by 1 as we go into the second half of that second quarter. We'll just go second quarter. But the free throws really made the difference in the second 10 minutes there. Bellarmine did not take a free throw in the entirety of that second quarter, and it was USI that was in the line 8 times. They made all 8 of them, and that's why one of the reasons they're up 32-28. We'll take you through the scoring breakdown real quick. It was Mallory Schwartz that had 5 points. Lauren Deal had 4. Allie Mayhouse had 2. Brea Torrance had 8. Katie Downey had 5. Michaela Berry had 2. And Liza Tibbs had 2. That totals 28 points for Bellarmine. Imani Guy had 8. Casey Eschweiler had 2. Ashley Johnson had 6. Alex Davidson had 4. Emma DeHart had 2. Kennedy Williams had 4. Milana Matias had 2. Michaela Rowan had 4. And that totals 32. It's a 4-point lead for USI as we are ready to start the second half here from the Bellarmine Center on the campus of Southern Illinois, Edwardsville. USI is going to start with the basketball as Johnson brings it across the timeline. She has there on the left side, now kicks to Davidson, and now it's Guy in the corner. Johnson now, top of the key, swings the ball inside. It's Eschweiler. Now it's Guy on the right block. She's working on Deal there, makes a move inside, has it stripped away by Berry. Nice job, not by Berry, excuse me, by Torrens. Nice job there by Torrens to get inside and take that ball from the first team all GLVC, Imani Guy. Downey now with the ball near half court. 9:20 left third quarter, 32-28. Deal gives this ball inside to Mayhouse. She kicks it back out to Deal. Thinks about the 3 there. Doesn't take it. Kicks it back top the key at Schwartz. Now it's Mayhouse to the elbow. She hands it off there to Schwartz. Back to Mayhouse, top of the key. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebound collected by Schwartz there. Nice offensive rebound for Bellarmine. And there's 9 minutes left. Bellarmine still down 4. In that last game at Bellarmine, the Knights held Southern Indiana to 5 points in the third quarter. It was one of the biggest reasons they were able to come back in that game after being down to the half. Now Downey makes a move inside, pulls from 12 feet, can't get the shot to fall, rebound. Pulled down by Eschweiler, and then she is fouled by Lauren Deal. That's going to be her 3rd foul of the evening. First foul of the second half. Now we're going to adjust our camera here so you can get the side, so you can get Bellarmine's side of the basket. Got the bench in the background as Guy inbounds this one to Johnson. She's able to get it to Davidson. Now she's going to bring it across the timeline. She's working on Schwartz. Gets inside to Eschweiler. Eschweiler goes up against Mayhouse. She gets this shot to fall, is rolling around the rim, and eventually does fall. She now has 4 points on the evening. It's 34-28. Torrens now breaks the press and brings it across the timeline. Kicks to Schwartz. She thinks about the 3, gives it back to Torrens instead. Now it's Mayhouse top of the key. Looking inside, gets to Hunter. She makes a move to the right block, goes up for the layup. Can't get the fall, rebound pulled down by Mayhouse. She's going to go up for the shot, can't get it to fall either. And Eschweiler pulls down the rebound. And SIU's going to run, long pass to Davidson. She's going to lay it in. And it's Alex Davidson now with 6 points on the evening. 36-28, not the start Bellarmine was looking for in this third quarter. Now down 8. Schwartz ball. Gives it to Mayhouse at the top of the key. Now over to Downey on the right side. She's going to pull from 15 feet, and that one's good. We've got a timeout from Bellarmine as Katie Downey knocked that one down. (36-30) now the score, 7:46 left third quarter. We're live on Bellarmine Radio as well as YouTube Live. 34-28 is the score. USI leads Bellarmine by USI leads Bellarmine 36-30. Excuse me. Your scores. Your scoring breakdown so far: Brea Torrens with 8, Mallory Schwartz with 5, Katie Downey with 7, Lauren Deal with 4, Allie Mayhouse with 2, Michaela Berry with 2, and Liza Tibbs with 2. Imani Guy has 8, Johnson has 6, Alex Davidson has 6, Emma DeHart has 2, Casey Eschweiler has 4, Williams also has 4, Kennedy Williams has 4, excuse me, and Michaela Rowan also has 4, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, and another bucket added for her. 7:46 left, third quarter, score 36-30. I'm Gabe Smith here at the Bellarmine Center in Edwardsville, Illinois. Bellarmine is going to be on defense here. They've set up a full court press coming up now. And it looks like it's going to be a man-to-man look for Bellarmine, and a man-to-man with a trap as quickly Johnson is trapped by Presley Brown, and Schwartz, she's able to get out of it, loses control of the basketball to Torrens, and now she's going to bring it across the timeline, kicks it long. That's Presley Brown. She's going to pull for 3, knocks it down. Presley Brown gets it back to a 3-point game as Davis is going to bring it across the timeline now. Presley Brown on the board for the first time tonight with 3 points. Pass deflected around by Schwartz and collected by Mayhouse. Another turnover created by Bellarmine. Torrens brings it across the timeline now, makes a move inside, goes up with the right hand, blocked there by DeHart, and now running long was Johnson across the timeline in transition. She gets it inside, left side, no good, goes up with the right hand, but Imani Guy is there for the rebound, and she puts it in, and now she is on the board in the second half as Torrens gets this ball in the inbounds pass. 38-33, 6:58 left, third quarter. Bellarmine down 5. We've got a whistle off the ball. It looks like we're going to have a review of some sort here. Not sure what's going on. 6:55 left, third quarter. Not sure what the review is for, but either way, we've got a stoppage in play. I'm going to take a quick break here at the Bellarmine Center. We'll be right back. USI leads Bellarmine by 5. We're back here at the Bellarmine Center. Ball inbounded after we had a quick official review. I don't think anything changed as Torrens gives the ball to Brown on the right side. Now in the corner, it's Schwartz inside to Mayhouse. She's going to kick it back out to Schwartz. She's going to pull from 3. Can't get it to fall. Actually, she does get to fall. Back iron straight up and down. I thought that one was out of the basket, but apparently not. As Mallory Schwartz knocks it down. Now it's sent long to Davidson. Back out to Johnson, top of the key on the left side. Mallory Schwartz got it back to a 2-point game as Bellarmine has closed the gap. Now Davidson's going to pull from the top of the key for 3. No good. Didn't hit anything, and that's going to go out of bounds. Bellarmine basketball underneath the basket. Bad shot there from Alex Davidson under a lot of pressure. Almost had it blocked. Tried to get it up. And now Bellarmine's going to break the press as Torrens is going to bring it across the timeline and give it to Presley Brown on the left side. Brown almost loses control of the ball, is able to get it back and then loses it again, and now it's collected by Eschweiler. And now a long pass is stolen by Torrens. She puts up a shot from the left elbow and gets it to fall. Brea Torrens now with 10 points on the game, and the game is tied 38-38, 5:56 left, third quarter. Johnson brings it across the timeline for Southern Indiana. Kicks it wide to DeHart. Now to Eschweiler, top of the key, now inside to Guy. She can't get the shot to fall, but we're going to get a foul on Brea Torrens inside as Imani Guy went up for the shot. Torrens picks up her first personal foul. Second team foul of the quarter for Bellarmine. Imani Guy is 4 of 6 from the free throw line tonight. She's got 10 points on the game. First free throw up and good. That gives her 11. Kennedy Williams and Michaela Rowan are going to check back into the game as USI leads by 1. 5:44 left, third quarter. Second free throw, up and good. And Imani Guy has 12 points on the evening with those 2 free throws. Mayhouse has the ball in the backcourt. She's going to try to, she gets the pass away before the press. Barry now missed a wide open Presley Brown. She was calling for the ball on the wing for the 3 as she thinks about the 3 from very deep, but instead swings to Brown now on the right side. Presley Brown, long pass, nice ball movement there from Bellarmine. Great pass to Michaela Barry inside. She gave it to Schwartz. Nice ball movement there from the Knights. And this game's back tied again as Schwartz laid that one in. Good touch pass there from Michaela Barry as USI's into their offense. 5 minutes left, third quarter. Next dead ball is going to be a media timeout. Johnson now left side, working on Torrance. She makes a move, and this one's stripped away by Torrance. Nice play made by her. Sent long to Barry. Good catch from her, and she's going to go up with the right hand. Knocks it in. Michaela Barry puts the Knights in the lead. She has 4 points on the evening as USI is going to bring it back across the timeline now. That's Brea Torrance, the 3rd assist, and we're going to get a timeout from USI. It's going to stretch into the media, at least I think. We're going to take a quick break here from the Bellarmine Center in Edwardsville, Illinois. We're back here at the Bellarmine Center. Bellarmine leads 42-40. They're on a 9-2 run over the last 2.5 minutes. They're 3 of the last 4 from the three-point line. Finally starting to heat up a little bit. Now 3 of 11 on the night. Mallory Schwartz is shooting the ball pretty well, though. She's 2 for 3 from the three-point line, 4 for 6 from the field overall. Southern Indiana inbounds this one to Williams near half court. 4:35 left, third quarter. Sent to the top of the key. It's Davidson. Gets to Guy. Now a couple feet behind the left elbow. Gives it back to Williams. Now on the right side is Davidson. Gets a screen there. Makes a move. Left hand up. No good. Shot was blocked out of bounds by Mallory Schwartz. Good defense from her. And USI has 6 left to shoot. Inbound comes from Davidson, trying to go inside to Guy. She goes up high for the catch, but it's stripped away by Barry and collected by Schwartz. Good defense from Bellarmine there once again on the inbounds. Barry sends this one long to Mayhouse. She makes a good catch. It's stripped away. And back off of Mayhouse's knee. Rush pass inside there from Michaela Barry. That was Imani Guy's 5th turnover of the game on the last possession. Michaela Barry 2nd. It's 42-44 minutes left. Davidson brings it across the timeline for Southern Indiana. Michaela Barry almost jumps the passing lane. Now it's 5-on-4. Davidson's going to have an open shot from the left corner. Can't knock it down for 3. Harney pulls down the rebound, gives it to Barry. Bellarmine's going to run in transition. Realize there's nothing there. Now Mayhouse is going to set up the offense. She gives it to Barry at the top of the key. She almost pulls for 3. Almost traveled. But she's able to get the ball to Torrens now. 14 left to shoot. 3:30 left third quarter. Barry with the ball on the right side gets to Mayhouse inside. She's going to go up for the shot. Was double teamed there by Rowan, and Guy was looking for the foul. Nothing there. It looked like there could have been. It was one of those that was almost like a 50-50 call, as Rowan and Guy were both pretty much straight up. But you see that called pretty often, as Mayhouse is going to come out of the Mayhouse and Torrens are going to come out of the game, as well as Schwartz coming into the game. Is Allison Van Dyke, Kathleen Scott, and Liza Tibbs. Pass inbounded to Davidson. She hands to Johnson. Now running in transition is DeHart. Has the ball in the right block, kicks it back out to Johnson. She thinks about the 3 from the wing, now gets it inside to Eschweiler. Goes up with the left hand, no good there. Liza Tibbs pulls down the rebound, is double team, but is able to get the ball to Scott. She's going to bring it across the timeline now, 3:15 left third quarter. Liza Tibbs top the key, gives it to Harney, right wing. Bellarmine works the ball back around. Now it's Kathleen Scott setting up the offense. Gives to Tibbs, top of the key. And now back to Scott on the left wing into the corner. It's Michaela Berry going to pull for three. No good. Rebound pulled down by DeHart. Bellarmine faithful thought that one was going to fall. It just doesn't. Now Johnson's going to run in transition, gets the ball to Rowan. She can't handle the pass. It's tipped out of bounds by Rowan. Harney was there. Nice job. Got the body in front of Rowan and forced another turnover for Southern Indiana as Presley Brown is getting ready to check back into this game. She's going to come in for Van Dyke. I actually had a foul call there on Michaela Rowan. I thought that ball just went out of bounds, but apparently not. First team foul of the quarter. Bellarmine has 2 team fouls. Refs are really letting him play in this game as Brown makes a move inside. Kicks it out to Harney. She thinks about the three from the left corner. Doesn't take it. Drives in. Gets the layup to fall. Nice move from her. As Bailey Harney gets on the scoreboard for the first time tonight. Bellarmine leads by 4 now. 44-42, 25 left, third quarter. Eschweiler kicks it long. Skip past to Davidson. Now inside to Rowan. She's working on Tibbs there. Can't get the layup to fall. Spun around, or bounced around the rim for a little bit, but nothing going. Now it's Brown bringing the ball back to the top of the key as Bellarmine's into their offense. She gives to Scott on the right side. Tibbs calling forward in the paint, nothing there. Scott now gives the Tibbs the top of the key, now inside to Berry. She's going to make a move with the right hand. Can't get the layup to fall. Michaela Berry, who had 23 points in the last game against Southern Indiana, only has 4 tonight, as we're going to get a foul in the backcourt on Michaela Berry. Her second personal foul of the evening, third team foul of the night. I want to remind you, the Bellarmine men did win yesterday against Rockhurst. So they moved on to the semifinals of the GLVC conference. Harney gets a steal in the backcourt. Now she then loses control of the ball, trying to get a pass up to the top of the key. Southern Indiana takes it back. Dueling turnovers there, and Southern Indiana has the ball. Harney playing pretty good defense, goes to the ground as the pass from Matias got to Johnson. 18 seconds left to shoot for Southern Indiana. 1:35 left, third quarter. 44-40, Bellarmine leads. Guy sends this one inside to Eschweiler. She goes up for the shot, gets the layup to fall off the glass and off the brick. And now it's a 2-point game. Eschweiler now has 6 points on the evening. As Torrens brings it across the key and kicks it to Brown. She makes a move inside, pulls from 12 feet, gets it to fall and one. Presley Brown got inside, put up the floater, knocks it down and gets the foul. She's got 5 points on the evening now, and she's going to go to the line to try to make it 6. Bailey Harney checks out of the game in favor of Katie Downey. Presley Brown only averaging 2.9 points a game. She's already got 5. She missed the free throw, but Schwartz is there for the offensive rebound. She goes up with the right hand, blocked by Guy out of bounds. It's Bellarmine basketball. Schwartz kind of shied away from contact there on that rebound, on that shot. And you can see Coach Dugan in the background telling her, go up into that contact, draw the foul. As Torrens is going to inbound underneath the basket. Minute 13 left, third quarter. As Presley Brown has the ball on the left side, she makes a move in, gets this one stripped by Matias. She's going to run in transition, now gets to Johnson, left block. She goes up for the layup and gets to fall. 46-44 now, minute left. Ashley Johnson now with 8 points on the evening. Torrens brings it across the timeline. Good steal there from Matias. And then she lays it off for the assist as well for Southern Indiana. Top of the key now, it's Schwartz. About 5 feet behind the three-point line, gets it inside to Tibbs on the left elbow. Almost gets it stripped away. She actually does. Looked like she had regained control of the ball, but instead it was Eschweiler, and now she gives it to Johnson. She goes to the left block, gets this shot up, but we're going to have a foul on Presley Brown before the shot. And that is going to be the 4th team foul of the quarter. First team foul on Presley Brown. 46-44, Allie Mayhouse is going to come back into the game for Liza Tibbs. Bellarmine did a nice job managing their bigs that were in foul trouble in the first quarter. Neither Tibbs nor Mayhouse have a foul in this third. USI into their set. Johnson makes a move to the left side, goes in, and is going to get fouled by Brea Torrens. Bellarmine faithful frustrated there wasn't a travel called there. I think the referee said the foul came first. As we're going to have Ashley Johnson go into the line for 2 free throws. She's 2 of 2 from the line tonight. On the season, she's a 75% free throw shooter. 46-44 is the score. First free throw up and good from Johnson. She has a chance to get herself into double digits with this next free throw and also tie the game with 24 left. Can't knock it down. Rebound collected by Mayhouse. And it's 46-45. Bellarmine's going to have a chance at the last shot. Playing not only for the GLVC tournament lives, but if they can win the conference tournament, they're into the NCAA tournament. After this, they have to win this game and then win 2 more. It's going to be difficult, but you got to start somewhere. 7 seconds left to shoot now. Torrance kicks to Schwartz. She's going to pull for 3 and knock it down. 2 seconds left, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Mallory Schwartz knocks down the big 3. Her third of the evening. She's got 13 points, leads the team and the game, and Bellarmine is up by 4 as we go to the fourth quarter. 49-45, Bellarmine leads by 4, a big third quarter there. 21 points from them, and they lead by 8. Wasn't as great as a third quarter as they had in Louisville and Knights Hall in their last game. When they held Southern Indiana at only 5, but they still dropped 21 points in the quarter. Solid offense from them there, and now they lead by 4 with 10 minutes left to play. I'm Gabe Smith at the Vidala Bean Center here in Edwardsville, Illinois. It's the first round of the GLVC Conference Tournament. Bellarmine has to win this one and then 2 more if they're going to be crowned GLVC Conference champions for the first time since 2015 and 16. But they are very much alive in this game. We still have 3 more games throughout the rest of the day. Coming up next here is going to be Lewis and William Jewell, then Drury against McKendree in the first game of the late session. Then in the final game of the day, it's Truman State versus Maryville. If Bellarmine does end up winning this game, they will play against the winner of Lewis William Jewell tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Time, so 7 o'clock Eastern for those of you in Louisville that are watching or wherever else you might be watching. 49-45 is the score. We're starting the fourth quarter now. Bellarmine with the basketball. It's Torrance that's going to bring it across the timeline. She's working on Johnson there as Bellarmine gets into their set. She was trying to get the ball to Downey, but she was denied the ball, and she now just makes a move inside, pulls from the left side about 15 feet from the basket, and she knocks it down. She's all right, you're not going to let me pass? I'll just shoot. As DeHart brings it across the timeline now. It's 51-45. Bellarmine leads by 6. Johnson now gets the ball top of the key to Guy, and swings it there to Matias. Now back to the top of the key. It's DeHart. She gives to Johnson. She's going to pull from the right elbow and knock it down. Ashley Johnson now has 11 points on the evening as we're going to get a foul on Imani Guy. Guy frustrated by the foul call. Brea Torrance is now clapping her hands. Bellarmine team excited, now up 4, 9-12 left fourth quarter, trying to pull off the upset of Southern Indiana here. Third foul on Imani Guy. She's got to watch that, only 2 more before she's disqualified. We've still got 9 minutes left in this game. Each team now with 1 player, 3 fouls. Lauren Deal has 3 for Bellarmine. Imani Guy has 3 for SIU. Downey now, ball with the top of the key. She's going to pull from just inside the 3-point line. She knocks it down. That's a 2. Took that extra step, got inside the line. Bellarmine will take it, though. It's 53-47, 6-point lead. DeHart now gets to the left block, and she's going to draw a foul there on Allie Mayhouse. Looked like she didn't even want to play a whole lot of defense there, so she just fouled her. That's now her 3rd foul of the evening. As DeHart's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Already 2 for 2 this evening from the free throw line. She's nearly an 81% free throw shooter. Probably is up over 81% of the season now with the 2 she made earlier. She misses the first one. Not something you see very much out of her. And it's still a 6-point game. Davidson's going to check in for DeHart if she makes this free throw here. And she does. She now has 3 points on the evening. 53-48, Bellarmine leads Southern Indiana. If the Knights can go ahead and win this game, we'll have 2 games here from the Bellarmine Center. Semifinals for both the men and the women tomorrow. As this pass almost makes its way into the backcourt. Presley Brown almost completely missed Brea Torrens as she's going to pull from the three-point line now and knock it down. Brea Torrens found herself open after a pass from Presley Brown. No one was covering her, and she makes SIU pay for it. Now running in transition as SIU. Davidson's going to pick up an easy bucket. Nice pass there from Johnson as we've got a charge on Imani Guy. Very frustrated play from her right now. Brea Torrens gets up the pesky offense there, drawing the charge on Imani Guy. Her 4th foul. 8:12 now left in the 4th quarter. She's going to have to come out of the game. The first team all GLVC player, Imani Guy, has to check out. Her 4th foul. She leads Southern Indiana with 12 points tonight, but she has to take a seat on the bench. Michaela Berry saw her coming and just stood there and took it. And it's 56-50, 8 minutes left, 4th quarter. Torrens now gives the ball to Downey at the top of the key. She makes a move inside, goes up the left hand. Can't get the layup to fall. Rebound down, pulled down by Eschweiler. She gives to Johnson there. Now she's going to bring it across the timeline, send it long to Brown, who checked into that last break. Ashlyn Brown. As now SIU works the ball around. It's Matias, gives the ball top of the key to Davidson. She makes a move inside, pulls from 15 feet, floater no good. And Mayhouse saves the ball. She falls out of bounds to Torrens. 7.5 minutes left, long pass to Presley Brown from Torrens. She has the ball in the right corner now. Back to the top of the key, it's Torrens. And Bellarmine's gonna get back, gonna get into their offense. Matias up high on Torrens, and she dribbles the ball out of bounds. Good defense there from Milana Matias, forcing the turnover from Bellarmine. 41 turnovers combined in this game. 21 from Southern Indiana, 20 from Bellarmine. 56-50 is the score as Lauren Deal checked in for Schwartz there, and now Michaela Berry is going to check in at the next dead ball. Davidson has the ball. We're going to get a blocking call on Lauren Deal, and now that's her 4th foul of the evening. She checks back in and quickly picks up her 4th foul. Bellarmine bench frustrated by that call. Looked like it could have been a charge, but referee said she was moving. As Taylor Hunter is going to check into the game for Lauren Deal now. She came in for about 20 seconds there. As she instantly picked up her 4th foul. That was exactly what she didn't want to do. Inbounds comes to Matias, now down low to Eschweiler. She goes up with the right hand, can't get the fall. Rebound pulled down by Mayhouse. She gives to Torrens. Now Bellarmine's going to bring it across the timeline. Up 6, just under 7 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Downey now, ball in the right corner. She's working on Matias. Gets inside, goes up with the right hand, gets fouled. No good on the shot. But Downey's going to get 2 shots. Got a chance to extend this lead out to 8. As the foul does go on Milana Matias. Her 1st foul of the evening, 3rd foul of the quarter for USI. Downey knocks down her 1st free throw. Bellarmine has 2 fouls in the quarter. USI with 3. And Downey has a chance to extend this lead back out to 8. Ties the largest lead of the night. If she makes it, she does. Now the ball is inbounded to Johnson, now sent long to Matias. She's going to try to bring it across the timeline, but instead gives it back to Rowan, now to Johnson, and she gets it across half court. Makes a move inside, goes to the right, tries with an underhanded layup, no good. Thought she got fouled. Downey pulls down the rebound and brings it across the timeline for Bellarmine. 8-point lead, 6.5 minutes left, 4th quarter. Torrens now ball near half court. Swings it wide to Hunter near the top of the key, now inside to Mayhouse. She can't control the pass, and we're going to get a foul on, looks like Allie Mayhouse. Bellarmine bench frustrated with that call. But Allie Mayhouse picks up her 4th foul. And Liza Tibbs is going to check in for her. Scrum for the ball that ends up with Allie Mayhouse getting her 4th foul. Still an 8-point lead for Bellarmine, 6.5 minutes, but Bellarmine has 2 of their key players on the bench with 4 fouls right now. As Schwartz is going to get ready to check back in. Lauren Dio and Ali Mayhouse both working with 4 fouls. Imani Guy, could argue the best player on Southern Indiana, is also on the bench with 4 fouls. Davidson now tries to send this pass long. Barry almost made the steal, but the pass ends up getting to Imani Guy. Now we're going to get a foul on Liza Tibbs on a shove, apparently. Bellarmine bench very frustrated by that one, but it's the 4th team foul of the evening. 3rd on Liza Tibbs. Next foul puts USI in the bonus as this pass comes in to Guy. She's going to go up with the right hand, can't get it to fall. Rebound collected there by Davidson. She can't get it to fall. Now the rebound fought forward, pulled down by Schwartz. Good rebound from her. Barry now brings it across the timeline, swings it wide to Downey. She thinks about the shot, drives in. We're going to get an offensive foul on Katie Downey. Nice charge taken there by Ashley Johnson. 58-50 is the score as the foul went on Katie Downey. It's her first foul of the evening. And now Davids is going to bring it across the timeline. We're going to get a jump ball tie-up. Nice job there. It was Brea Torrens. Got her hands on the ball. It's going to stay with USI, though. Bellarmine leads by 8, 5:52 left. Second quarter. Ball inbounded to Rowan. She gets to Johnson now on the left wing, thinks about the 3, puts the ball on the ground instead. Gives it to DeHart in the left corner. She makes a move inside, pulls from 12 feet, floater, no good. Rebound collected there by Schwartz, and she is able to get it to Tibbs while she was on the ground. Torrens now brings it across the timeline. As now this shot comes from Barry. She can't get it to fall. Rebound collected there by DeHart, but Barry steals it back. 58-50 the score. As Tibbs now swings it long to Downey. She's going to pull from the right wing. Can't get it to fall. Nothing going for Katie Downey from the three-point line there. 58-50 the score. Air ball on the 3 from Katie Downey. 5:17 left, fourth quarter. As Presley Brown checks back into the game for Bellarmine. 8-point lead, 5:17 left, fourth quarter. Rowan inbounds this ball to Johnson, almost taken away by Brown, but now Johnson's going to bring it across the timeline as she moves out of the camera shot. Pass inside to Eschweiler. She goes up with a layup, can't get it to fall. Rebound pulled down by Rowan. Another offensive rebound for SIU. Now Johnson has the ball as the Screaming Eagles reset their offense. Gets a screen there from Eschweiler. Now she gets the ball at the free throw line, turns around, knocks it down. 58-52 is the score. Casey Eschweiler now with 8 points on the evening. As Torrens gets the ball in the backcourt. Next dead ball is going to be the under 5 media time, the last one of the game. Barry gives it to Downey on the right side. Now back to Torrens, top of the key. 4.5 minutes left in this game. Bellarmine leads by 6. 12 left to shoot for the Knights. This one's given to Barry on the right wing. She's working on Eschweiler, picks up her dribble at the elbow, now gives it back to Torrens. 6 left to shoot. Torrens is going to have to pull from 3. She does. Can't knock it down. Rebound pulled down by Davidson. 4:15 left. Long pass to Johnson is collected just before it goes out of bounds, and Johnson's going to bring it across the timeline. 4:08 left, fourth quarter. 58-52, Bellarmine leads. Johnson kicks it to DeHart at the top of the key. She gets a screen from Rowan. And now she tries to get the pass to her, but Torrens is there. And it's going to draw the foul after the steal. And we're going to have the under 5 media timeout here. 58-52, Bellarmine leads by 6, 3:58 left on the clock. Michaela Rowan picks up the foul there. Next one puts Bellarmine in the bonus. SIU already in the bonus. I want to remind you that if Bellarmine does end up winning this game, they will play tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, or 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And we're actually going to have this exact same matchup, but on the men's side tomorrow afternoon after Bellarmine took down Rockhurst last night in overtime. It was a 2-versus-7 game. I think a lot of people thought that one wouldn't be as close as it was, but Rockhurst very pesky team. They just kept hanging around and then eventually went on a run towards the last couple minutes and ended up tying the game with 5.8 seconds left as Curtis Lewis hit a step-back three from the left wing to tie that game up and send it to overtime, but Bellarmine was able to take over in those last 5 minutes in the overtime, won 75-64. They will play tomorrow against Southern Indiana at 3:30 Eastern, 2:30 Central Time here if you're going to make the drive to Edwardsville. 58-52 the score, though. Bellarmine has really at least started to come on, and they started to come on in the third quarter with a three from the three-point line. They're 4 of 8 in the second half from the arc. 5 of 17 overall. It was a rough first half. They only went 1 of 9, but they've really improved so far here. 1 of 4 in the fourth quarter, but they've got 4 minutes left to improve that mark. One of the biggest differences in this game is the free throw margin. Bellarmine's only taken 7. They're 5 of 7. SIU has been to the line 22 times and has knocked down 17 of them. 58-52 the score. Bellarmine inbounds the ball as we're coming down to these last couple minutes. It's crunch time now for both of these teams. It's win or go home. Deal, who's checked back in, gets up and can't get the shot to fall, but she's going to go to the line for 2. Lauren Deal checks back in with her 4 fouls. She's got to make sure she's playing clean defense on the other side. But right there, you see why Bellarmine wants her on the floor. She's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. 75% free throw shooter is 2 for 2 so far today. She has 4 points total. Has a chance to extend this lead back out to 8. Knocks down the first free throw. And it's a 7-point game. 3:42 left as Kennedy Williams is going to check into the game for Alex Davidson. Bellarmine will play the winner of the next game here as Deal knocks down the second free throw. Winner of the next game, which is Lewis William Jewell, be coming up here. You can check that one out on GLVCSN as Johnson, nice little hesitation move, gets herself to the left block and lays this one in. And she gets another 2. 60-54, 3.5 minutes left, fourth quarter now. It's Barry on the right wing. Gets the ball back to Torrance. She's going to collect it near half court and reset the offense. 15 left to shoot. 3:17 left, fourth quarter. Torrance gives it to Barry. She makes a move inside, pulls from 15 feet, left side, can't get it to fall, collects her own rebound, goes up for the layup, can't get that one to fall. Rebound collected by Liza Tibbs, and she lays it in. Liza Tibbs on the second offensive rebound for Bellarmine. Puts 2 more points on the board, and it's 62-54. Now DeHart's going to pull from 3, and she knocks it down. Offense flowing quickly as we've got a timeout from Southern Indiana. 30 seconds, 62-57, 2:54 left in the second half in this game. Big shot there from Emma DeHart to get it back to a 5-point game. Offensive rebounding was key on that last possession. It's been key all game for Bellarmine. They've got 13 of them to USI's 9. They're winning this with the rebounding margin by 4 total. Both teams have 20 defensive rebounds, but the 4 offensive rebounds that Bellarmine have, they got 2 of them on that last possession. And they're up by 5. 2:54 left, fourth quarter. Bellarmine inbounding the ball in the backcourt. Southern Indiana going to bring the press. Try to create another turnover. Bellarmine has 22 so far tonight. SIU also has 22. That's a mark both coaches would love to see it be a lot lower, but either way, it's a close game, 5 points. Torrance brings it across the timeline now. Now gives it to Dio on the left wing, back to Barry at the top of the key. And now it's Tibbs on the left elbow. Down low to Dio. She traveled to the basketball. She tried to put it down, but it looked like it went off the knee of Imani Guy. The referee is now going to talk with Coach Dugan about it. That looked like it was a, she tried to put that ball on the ground, but it hit Imani Guy's knee. Referee sticking with his call. I think that's a really bad call there, but nothing Bellarmine can do about it as Johnson has the ball in the inbounds. 2.5 minutes left, fourth quarter. Johnson now, ball on the right side, gets it inside to Eschweiler. She has the ball on the right block, kicks it back out to Johnson. She thinks about the shot, now moves inside, gets to the left block, puts up the layup, can't get the fall, rebound collected there, and tipped out by Imani Guy. Bellarmine basketball, under 2 minutes now. As SIU sets up their press. Bellarmine has to inbound. They have 3 timeouts left if they need them. SIU has 1. Long pass comes to Barry, now in the front court. Bellarmine controls the ball. They're going to try to run some clock here. 22 left to shoot, 2:05 left in the game. Torrens has the ball near half court, gives it to Mayhouse, now inside to Schwartz. We're going to get a foul on Imani Guy, and that's Imani Guy's 5th. She is out of this game. Imani Guy with her 5th foul. She is disqualified. That's a huge foul for Southern Indiana, a huge player to lose for the Screaming Eagles. She now has to check out. Michaela Rowan's going to come back into the game. Imani Guy checks out. She had a pretty good night overall. 12 points, shooting 3 of 7 from the field, 6 of 8 from the free throw line. But she's out of the game. The first team all GLVC player has to spend the last minute 59 on the bench. Mallory Schwartz is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Wearing a different number than normal today. Got the 11 on instead of 15. Not sure what happened there. She knocks down her first free throw. 61% free throw shooter. 63-57 is the score. A minute 59 left in the fourth quarter. Bellarmine playing to continue the season. As Schwartz puts up her second free throw. No good. Rebound pulled down by Rowan. Johnson brings it across the timeline. It's a 6-point game. 3 comes from DeHart. She can't knock it down. Rebound tipped around and collected by Schwartz. Bellarmine left DeHart open, wide open there. They got away with one. Could have been a 3-point game as there's a minute 40 left. Fourth quarter, now it's Mayhouse in the corner. Gives it to Barry. Gives it back to Barry there. Back to Mayhouse. She's working on Rowan there, and now it's Torrens in the left corner. She's working on Johnson. 12 left to shoot for the Knights. Minute and a half left in the game. Bellarmine up 63-57. Torrens is the ball at the top of the key. Swings to Downey on the left side. She makes her way inside. We're going to get an offensive foul on Katie Downey. Emma DeHart draws it. And that's Katie Downey's second foul of the evening. 63-57, minute 23 left. Both teams in the bonus. And Johnson's going to bring it across the timeline for Bellarmine. Minute 17 left. Southern Indiana has to get something going. Johnson's working on Downey there. Now top of the key, it's DeHart. Gets a screen from Eschweiler. Swings it back top of the key, it's Eschweiler. 12 left to shoot for Southern Indiana. Johnson gets it low to Rowan. She collects the pass there, goes up with the right hand. Can't get the fall. Rebound pulled down by Barry. We're under a minute now. 63-57 is the score. Torrens brings it across the timeline, kicks to Barry on the left side. We're going to get a foul on Emma DeHart there. Nice job by Michaela Barry to get her body into DeHart and pick up the foul. Barry now has a chance to extend the lead out to 8 with 48 seconds left. Trying to pull off the 6-3 upset. Barry, her first free throw is up and good. She had 23 points in the game against Southern Indiana in Louisville, only 5 tonight. But either way, Bellarmine's up 7. Second free throw, up and good as well. It's an 8-point game now, and we're going to get a timeout. And Southern Indiana's going to advance the ball up. Knights faithful on their feet, 48.8 left in the fourth quarter. Bellarmine leads by 8 points, 65-57. They've played a fantastic game. Haven't been shooting the 3-ball incredibly well, but either way, it's working out for them. 5 of 17 from the 3-point line. Normally, if the Knights are going to win, especially an upset game, they're going to be shooting the ball pretty well. But either way, they've played very, very good defense in this game, keeping Southern Indiana shooting at a 39% clip, and they're only shooting 20% from the 3-point line, 2 of 10. The only reason Southern Indiana is really still in this game is the mark of 17 from 22 from the free throw line. That's the biggest difference in the game so far. 48.8 seconds left. Bellarmine, great opportunity here to move on in this one. Up by 8 with only a little more than 3/4 of a minute left. Southern Indiana now also out of timeouts. Bellarmine has 3 left if they ever need them on any inbounds plays coming down the stretch here. Southern Indiana is going to take the option to advance the ball as We've got 65-57 is the score. And the inbounds pass comes to Johnson. She's going to pull for three from the corner. Can't knock it down. Rebound collected there by DeHart. Back out to Johnson on the right wing. She makes a move inside, almost loses control. Gives it to Rowan. Now Davidson's going to pull from three. Can't get it to fall. Rebound again pulled down by SIU. Now Eschweiler's going to pull from 12 feet. She can't get it to fall. Rebound collected by Barry. Less than 30 seconds now in the game as Barry is going to get fouled. 65-57. Brea Torrens, excuse me, is going to go to the line with a chance to make it a 10-point game. You got to think if Torrens can knock down these two free throws, Bellarmine will be out of here with a win. Seen crazier things in my life, but you never know. Torrens now has the ball for her first free throw. She knocks it down. Brea Torrens leads the game, leads her team and the game in points with 15. Got a chance to push to 16, or no, got a chance to push to 17 now after the free throw. These are her first free throws of the night. Can't make the second one. It's still a three-possession game, 66-57. 26 left now. Johnson brings it across the timeline, makes a move inside, goes up with a layup. Can't get the fall. Rebound pulled down by Barry, and she spins away, and now we're going to get a foul on Rowan. And Bellarmine, with 18 seconds left, looks like they're going to pull off the upset. 66-57 is the score. Michaela Barry now going to the line with a chance to make it an 11-point game. Bellarmine going to take 2 out of 3 from Southern Indiana on the year. They split the regular season series, and now they are up by 10 with 18 seconds left. Kennedy Williams checks back in for Ashley Johnson as the second free throw is up and good from Michaela Barry. She's 4 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. 8 points total. Williams now brings the ball up across half court, hands up to DeHart. She's going to pull for three. No good. Rebound pulled down by Eschweiler. And now Rowan's going to collect near midcourt. Bellarmine's going to walk out of here with a win as Williams pulls from very deep, airballs it. Eschweiler's going to go up with a layup, can't get the fall. Rebound tipped around, and that's the game. 68-57, Bellarmine wins by 11. Bellarmine wins this one. We're going to have the next game between Lewis and William Jewell coming up. It'll be on GLVC if you're trying to tune into that one to see who Bellarmine's going to be playing tomorrow. They play at 7 o'clock Eastern time, 6 o'clock Central. Bellarmine pulls off the upset. 68-57, the 6 over the 3. We'll take you through the final scoring line as Brea Torrens with 16, Mallory Schwartz 14, Katie Downey 11, Lauren Deal with 6, Ellie Mayhouse with 2, Bailey Harney with 2, Michaela Barry with 8, Presley Brown with 5. Huge game for Bellarmine in this one as they pull off the 6 over the 3 upset in this first round of the GLVC Conference Tournament. I'm Gabe Smith here from the Vidala Bean Center in Edwardsville, Illinois. Bellarmine wins by 11. We'll go through the scoring line for Southern Indiana now. Amani Guy had 12, Ashley Johnson 13, Alex Davidson with 8, Emma DeHart with 6, Casey Eschweiler with 8, excuse me. Kennedy Williams had 4, and Milana Matias had 2. Michaela Rowan added 4 of her own. 68-57, Bellarmine wins. They shoot 43.9%. 5 of 7 from the three-point line. That totals to 29.4%. 3 of 17 from the free throw line. They win 68-57. Huge game from them, and you gotta love the play from Brea Torrens. She knocks down 1 3-pointer, but shoots 7 of 14 from the field. Plays 37 minutes in this game, and Bellarmine outscores Southern Indiana 40-25 in the second half. Fantastic play from them in these last 20 minutes of the game, and that's what we've seen from them all year. They averaged 20.5 points in the fourth quarter, 18 in the third, and then less than 17 in both the second and the first. This is a team they love to play in the second half, and they've done it all year. Got to remember, in that other game against Southern Indiana earlier this year, they held the Screaming Eagles to 5 points in that third. This is a team that just, for some reason, they go into that locker room, they make adjustments. You got to give some credit to the coaching staff, especially Chancellor Dugan, just finding the adjustments that they need to make, and then making sure that that this team is ready to play the last 20 minutes every time. Fantastic basketball play tonight. Bellarmine was down by 4 at the half, but just played really, really well, really good basketball. They shot 4 of 8 from the three-point line in that second half. They finally got it going there. And they also shot 13 of 28, nearly 50% from the field. As one sec, we're looking at an interview here.
See responsibilities.
I've got Coach Litton here. And, Coach, I mean, this is a fantastic game you guys played, down 4 at the half. We've seen it a lot from you guys this year.
Yeah.
What is it about this team in the second half that's different?
Well, I don't really know, but I would like to bottle it up and maybe start it in the first half. They're just. I think our practices help that because we have tough practices the second half of the practice, and we don't. Not that we start out light early, but we really get after them, and probably since about mid-January, we've really been cranking it up the second half just because. That's when we got to go. It's now or never. And they've just really bought into that, and they've just really done it.
How much credit do you have to give to, I mean, obviously yourself, Coach Dugan, the rest of the assistants, on making sure you guys go into halftime and make those correct adjustments to come out?
Coach Dugan's always great at making adjustments at the half. It doesn't matter, up 20, down 20. She's going to make great decisions at the half. And as long as the team's dialed in, they'll work. Now, sometimes we don't have their attention all the way, but, in the big games we have, or against some of the top teams we have, and she just does a great job at that. It really helped to play a team we're so familiar with, playing our rival. And when we play on Thursdays, obviously for the Saturday game, we watch their Thursday game because we're playing the same people. So, I think that helps along the way with this game. I'm just happy to get out here with win. It's always a battle with them. We love Coach Stein, and he's family, and it's always a battle. We run the same stuff. So.
Brea Torrens tonight, a fantastic game, 16 points, 7 steals on the defensive side. Just a great game from her. Did you see anything different from her? Was this whole week, was she a little more inspired, or what was it about her tonight? No,
she just, we did challenge her a little bit, and she's been playing like that, deflections-wise and steal-wise. Just hadn't really been looking for it offensively, and she's got a pretty good rivalry with the guard on their team. She played at Sacred Heart, Bree played at Butler, and they get in a little battle every now and then, and we try to keep her out of that. But she really had some great opportunities to score, and she did it. So that's fantastic.
All right, thank you, Coach. Congrats on the win tonight.
You. Appreciate you being here with us.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to be joined by Coach Chancellor Dugan in just a couple of minutes, as Bellarmine wins 68-57. Once again, we'll take you through the scoring one more time. Brea Torrens led the team and the game with 16 points. Mallory Schwartz with 14. Katie Downey with 11. Lauren Deal with 6. Allie Mayhouse with 2. Bailey Harney with 2. Michaela Berry added 8. And Presley Brown had 5. And Coach Dugan's going to make her way over here, and she's going to give me a quick little interview here after her team pulls off the huge upset, 6 over the 3. Southern Indiana. Coach, fantastic game. What did you see out of your team that you liked tonight?
Well, we're getting too used to being behind in the first half. I'd like to see us clean that up just a little bit. But, I'm just really proud. It's just been such a team effort, all year long. And, tonight was too. I thought our kids that came in off the bench did a great job for us. But, what about Mal and Bree? I mean, golly, Bree kept us in the ball game in the first half, just making up stuff, Our offense was horrible in the first half. And, I think we were tight. They know us, we know them. Every time we tried to cut, they were right there. And we had way too many turnovers, in that first half. So we've just got it. We came out in the second half. We only had 9. And really 3 of those were really forced. This shouldn't have been. And so, I mean, you take those 3 away, now you've got 6, and that's really how we pulled away. But I was just really pleased with our effort on the boards. I thought we had a great scout. Coach Litton did a great job. You know, that's her scout. She knows them in and out. You know, you know, I'm pleased for this team. I really am.
And I mean, you coming up against tomorrow to be William Jewell or Lewis. I think a lot of people here are looking towards Lewis as the favorite in that matchup. What are you looking for out of your team tomorrow? No matter who they play, what are you looking for?
Well, hopefully we'll run a little bit better offense. And, you know, I think we'll be a little bit more relaxed because, you know, the first game it's just so hard. You know, you don't know the rims. You don't know really the lighting, the court, all that kind of stuff. But, you know, so to be able to come in and do what we did tonight, I think this afternoon was good. So we just got to get some food in us, get us off our feet, watch some tape, and we'll watch this game and then go back to the hotel, watch some tape, and get some sleep.
And now, when early in the game, both Allie Mayhouse and Liza Tibbs get into foul trouble there. How tough is it for you to manage when your you're starting, or not your starters, but your two best bigs on the team, excuse me, are in foul trouble that early?
It was tough. We had to shuffle the lineup a little bit. You know, we had Mal in there, and you know that's nothing unusual. We play Mal at the 4 a lot, but you know we slid Kay in there, we slid Presley in there, so you know that's tough. You know when kids are having to play a little bit out of position, but you know what, they weathered the storm, they handled it, and you know and our 2 bigs didn't foul out, so I was pleased with that.
All right, thank you, Coach.
All right, thanks.
Good luck tomorrow. That was Coach Chancellor Dugan here with me. Bellarmine pulls off the upset over Southern Indiana. They take the season series overall 2-1 against the Screaming Eagles tonight, or this season. 68-57 is your final score. We'll be back here tomorrow at 3:30 Eastern Time, 2:30 Central Time, as the men's team is going to take on Southern Indiana in the semifinal of the second round, or the semifinal of the GLVC Conference Tournament. We will also have the women's game later in the day. That game will be at 6:30 Central Time. It'll be the first game of the late session, which is both women's games tomorrow. It'll be Lewis or William Jewell for Bellarmine tomorrow evening. But once again, we want to remind you, 2:30 tomorrow Central Time, 3:30 Eastern. The men will be taking on the Southern Indiana Screaming Eagles as well. I'm Gabe Smith here from the Vidala Bean Center. 68-57 is the final score. I want to thank Kyle Barnett being back in the studio for me, pressing all the buttons for Bellarmine Radio, making me sound good there. We've had some technical difficulties throughout this broadcast from there, but either way, we're on. We'll be back here tomorrow as the Knights take on the Screaming Eagles and either Lewis or William Jewell. I'm Gabe Smith. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day.